While the rest of us were monitoring the midterms yesterday, the FDA went ahead and approved a pill meant to alleviate offensive odors in cow pastures. Yes, it's a drug to make the smells go away. It's called Experior, and it's designed to reduce the amount of ammonia released in manure. The point is to make cow pastures a little more environmentally friendly. The FDA said ammonia gas emissions are a concern because they have been implicated in atmospheric haze and noxious odors. The drug is approved for cattle in their last days before slaughter.
A new British study suggests most children who have their tonsils removed are unlikely to benefit from the procedure. Doctors tracking medical records of more than 1.5 million children discovered only about 12% had enough sore throats to justify surgery.
Later in sports, how one Fargo High School football team is getting ready for the state championship on Friday.
Up next, if you want to avoid being hacked, why you need to tighten up your information.
You're watching Valley News Live on KVLY, your hometown NBC station.
The Fargo Force this weekend. Friday night, Course and Course Light Pounders, 2 for $5. Live music and new games in the concourse. Air hockey, Connect 5, Giant Jenga. Saturday, it's Veterans Honor Flight night. The team will wear specialty jerseys to be auctioned off after the game. During the game, check out the silent auction, which includes an Adam Thielen autographed football. $1 from every reserve seat sold goes to Honor Flight. First 1,000 fans get a free koozie, and it's Girl Scout night. Fargo Force Hockey. Come for the hockey, stay for the fun.
Every Amish piece is handcrafted by different Amish builders. The customization in general does not cost any extra money. It's just a matter of the materials being used. All the pieces are warranted for a lifetime. If you have anything as simple as a crack in the wood 10 years from now, it gets fixed or replaced. Some furniture will fall apart in 2 or 3 years. Our furniture is an investment. You won't see any particle board or pressed wood in any of these pieces. Everything is solid wood and built to last. Open near Menards on 13th Avenue in front of Family Fair.
What is really unique about Prairie St. John's is that we have different levels of care for kiddos and for adolescents. There's a lot of triggers out there that are putting them in the state of mind that they're in at that time. With our teachers being on board and being able to help them keep up with their schoolwork is really, I think, important while they're focusing on their mental health.
Adolescents or adults, we really help to get them back to where they belong and what they want to do in life.
Get back to life with Prairie St. John's.
This young man, John, his grandfather had this pickup and he inherited it from his grandmother, and I sold it to his grandfather. We met and it was fun talking with him, and made me think back of when I sold his grandfather the vehicles, and I think this is kind of his pride and joy, and I know that his grandmother is thrilled that he is excited about the vehicle like Grandpa was. And it was just a relationship thing that we do, and that's what our business is about. If they take good care of people and are honest with them, they'll continue to come back.
At Farmers Union Insurance, we believe buying auto insurance is about much more.
More service, more local agents, more choices, and taking more time to get to know your needs.
It's not about high-paid actors, broken promises, faceless 800 numbers, or high-pressure sales.
So the next time you're looking for more from your auto insurance, contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent.
Farmers Union Insurance, simply different.
Contact your trusted Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
This season, watch Fargo Force Hockey on BTV.
Tonight, Fallon's back from the midterms.
14. That's how many Red Bulls I had before the show.
Yeah. And he's all new with Eddie Redmayne, Jack Whitehall, and from NBC's Meet the Press, Chuck Todd. New Fallon. Then Seth has Sarah Jessica Parker. New tonight.
Typically, when we think hackers, we think bad guys. But why wouldn't we? After all, data breaches in the United States hit a record high last year.
And who hasn't worried about their private information? But tonight, it's all about the good guys and the crazy extremes some of them are going to keep our data safe. Chris Rapsky has our story.
A lot of it is research. A lot of it is figuring out what pieces you can put together.
It's a typical Tuesday for Ben.
That's what's going to get you in.
Well, we're going to call him Ben.
Aggregating.
That's not his real name.
The little bits of information to turn into something sensitive.
Who is just starting to hack into a Fortune 500 company.
I've got my targets. I know what I'm looking for now.
Ben is what's known as an ethical hacker.
So if I take control of this, I take control of the modem at the bank.
He is paid by a company's CEO to break into that company's systems and then report how he did it.
When you target these companies, what kind of information would you be capable of stealing?
Anything and everything they have. So trade secrets, personal documentation, HIPAA compliant, so health records. We've seen hundreds of thousands of social security numbers listed.
Is there anything you can't hack into? Can you hack into my iPhone?
Probably. With enough time and determination, yeah.
That's one of the things that sets us apart from the bad guys. We have rules.
Evan Francine started the Minnetonka-based information security company FR Secure.
To beat an attacker, you got to think like the attacker.
And in that time, the business of benevolent burglary has boomed, growing from just 1 employee to 72.
Where are we? We call this technical services. That's our professional name for it. But yeah, this is where the hackers live.
But hacking is only part of the business.
Yeah, they didn't want me going down here without a construction person.
You see, Ben is not just a hacker, he's a con man. And in this undercover video, he uses a construction worker to gain access to this client's secure building.
Well, yeah, they're really losing their minds on the whole security thing lately, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was told the 3-piece suit or some ball off the street, don't let them in unless they have clearance, so.
Holy cow. Don't let anybody in without authorization as he's opening the door.
In another test, Ben not only gets into the secure building,
you wouldn't have been able to get in here,
but into the 2-factor locked server room.
Yep.
Okay.
Catching the PIN code on camera.
The point is, I could grab that, clone the badge, go back, have his code, and have completely unescorted access into their most secure facility.
Sometimes he doesn't even need to show up.
I'm from IT, and I'm looking into updating an inventory list I've got.
In this recording, Ben has cold called a Twin Cities company human resources manager, trying to influence her to give up sensitive information.
So what do you mean by IT?
And at first, she asks the right questions.
What is your name again? Are you downstairs?
No, I'm actually a contractor working with you guys.
Okay,
so.
I haven't heard of this going on, so I want to make sure I'm not giving out information I'm not supposed to.
And before long, she's giving Ben her confidential ID number.
But I don't have anything on Timekeeper ID.
Okay.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry to give you a hassle, but I want to make sure I'm not giving out something I'm not supposed to.
You always get in?
Yeah, because everybody has people.
Any building you attempted to break into, you always got into.
Including our own.
That's right. Here's Ben breaking into his own building.
You could probably be making 100 times more money than you're making right now by doing it nefariously and illegally and being a hacker. Why do you go the Superman route?
I want to help people. I want what I do on a day-to-day basis to mean something, to make a difference.
You may wonder why so many companies would not just allow but pay good money to be hacked or broken into. You don't have to look hard. According to a report by Shape Security, last year more than 2.3 billion credentials from 51 different organizations were reported compromised. This year, ID Theft Center reports 65 data breaches so far in industries like banking, education, healthcare, and the military.
We want you to tell us what you think about this story. Remember, like Valley News Live on Facebook, and you can follow the latest news and weather anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live and like our page.
All right, state championships.
Yeah, North Dakota's high school state football championships are on Friday at the Fargo Dome. We're gearing up for a full day of high school football. Taking a look ahead, though, at one team who's looking for a big win before they leave 2A football. That's next.